La Crosse may soon say goodbye to a building that's been around since the 1800s.
But some local real estate brokers are hoping to save it. News 8's Sarah Tamer is here with more on the former Maid-Rite building. Sarah?
Real estate brokers Joe and Corey Van Alstine of La Crosse came back from Europe in September to see the Maid-Rite building closed after nearly 70 years of serving up its famous meat sandwiches. Its former owner passed away last November, and the Van Alstines felt they needed to do something to restore it. So they went ahead and bought the building in hopes to preserve its history. However, they're not sure if the city will allow them to move forward with their plans.
There's very few of these left. And I thought it was worth at least trying to save it, at least get in there and take a look at, what the options were.
La Crosse native Joe Van Alstine is no stranger to preserving old buildings in La Crosse.
Duplexes. Years and years ago, I tried to redo a hotel.
So when it came to this old building on Caledonia Street,
We both said we got to do this.
he and his wife felt it was necessary to turn it into office space in order to keep it from being torn down.
It's one thing to be able to walk through a building and experience it firsthand. If we keep doing what we're doing, the only experience is going to be with a virtual tour.
But now the Van Alstines have to go through the La Crosse County Circuit Court system in order to keep the city from removing the structure, an order issued by the La Crosse Buildings and Inspections Department. There are concerns about failing roof sheathing, open wiring, visible extension cords, and more. Van Alstine says the building is in need of repairs, but argues they're all easy fixes.
We're able to bring it to make it safe for $600. We're not talking a lot of money to at least get to the point where we can, completely evaluate it and see what we want to do.
State Historic Preservation Officer Jim Drager says preserving history helps keep the identity of the community. He says it's also beneficial to the economy.
Part of the boom in La Crosse that's happening right now is happening because La Crosse has been a great steward of the historic buildings that they have, and it's become an amenity that is attracting people to La Crosse.
Steen says total repairs of the building shouldn't cost more than $2,000. He already started some repair work today and hopes to work with the city to allow him to restore it.
Thanks a lot, Sarah. And Van Alstine also argues the importance of keeping the building for its location, as it does sit in the heart of Uptown.